Mess called a mess. I'm back in the kitchen again, and we're discussing loving my mess called a mess. And I have to come back to you live because I have to check back up with you, and I have to be transparent with you that loving my mess called MS is real. And I have to be transparent, like I said, and I'm repeating it because I'm trying not to cry, to be honest with you. My mess called a mess. I just went to my doctor yesterday, and it's not my doctor, it's a doctor that is a neurologist. And this neurologist, I have to switch. I have to tell you, if you don't like who you're with, please go to someone else. You have to love yourself to know that sometimes who you're with is not who you should be with. And I had to love myself to know that I had to change my doctor. That was the hardest thing for me to do, living with MS for over 19 years now. And I had to change a doctor, which I thought was the best for me. And we have to do our research. And I realized doing my research that the doctor I had was not the best doctor for me. Even though he's been working with me and doing things with me, I still want to get better. I love myself to know that I have to get better. So with doing that, I struggled. I cried. I didn't know what to do, but I knew that I had to do something different for me. I had to love me enough to realize that this isn't working for me and I need something better. And this mess called MS that we're living with, guys, it's not easy. It's not easy. So MS Kitchen Talk, the purpose of me coming on live is to, one, follow up with all of you to make sure that you're loving yourself and you're doing something to love yourself. I had to switch my doctor over 19 years. Why? Because I'm getting worse. I love this medicine, but this medicine is only to slow the production of more lesions coming into my body and affecting my brain and my spine. There are too many lesions that are still coming on my spine and affecting me. And because of that, it's making me worse. And I have to live with this. And I'm trying to find a way to live with this mess called MS. And guess what? I have to still love myself in the meantime. So loving myself in the meantime means that I have to do something that's empowering me. So to empower me means to do something different for me. That means I changed my doctor, guys. I changed my doctor. That was the hardest thing for me. I cried in that doctor because I had to expose all the things that I've already been exposed. But guess what? I had to do it because I love me. And I want you to love you. Love your mess called MS. Please love yourself. This is MS Kitchen Talk. You have to talk about your mess called MS. Yes, it's a mess. It's a mess for me. It's a mess that I had to sit there and talk about each and every symptom all over again and how it affects me, how it's not doing me any good. So I want you to make sure that you're still loving yourself and the people around you, because guess what? Since I changed my circle empowered me to do something more, even changing a doctor after all these years. Guess what? You can do better. We can do better together. I have to change my diet. I have to change my ways that I do my exercise. I have to change my medication now. I have to change so many things. This mess that I was living in that I thought was doing me well, guess what? It wasn't doing me well. So if you're not getting better and you're not checking your doctor to verify that you're getting better, there's some progression maybe with lesions, but what are you doing with your mess in the meantime? Guess what? You don't have to sit in your mess. You don't have to deal with your mess in the meantime. You can do something about it. Clean up your mess. I'm cleaning up mine. And as I'm cleaning up mine, I'm ministering to myself, and I want to minister to you guys. Clean up your mess and still love this mess called MS. This is Kitchen Talk. MS Kitchen Talk. I have to make sure I say MS Kitchen Talk because there's already a Kitchen Talk out there. But guess what, guys? We're going to be okay. We're going to do better, and we're going to keep uplifting each other, because I have to always do that with my glasses. I have no idea why. But my tongue is getting heavy. I'm a little tired and weary. I'm going to drink my tea. My girlfriend bought me this little cute cup, It has me and her on the front of the cup, and I love it. It has her personality, my personality, and I love it. So I'm going to finish drinking my tea, and this is what I love to do. I love to do this for me. In the middle of the afternoon, I'm still drinking tea. Just like you guys drink coffee, I drink tea. So I'm going to finish drinking my tea. I'm going to love me, and I want you to love you. I just love this cup. Before I spill it, I want you guys to understand that you have to do better for yourself, love yourself, encourage yourself. Don't wait to do anything for yourself, and make sure you change things that you've been doing if it's not in bettering yourself. Please better yourself. Do better, do better. You can do better, because guess what? I'm going to do better, because I'm going to love my mess, called MS with MS Kitchen Talk. Okay, peace out, y'all. Have a great day.